Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. Lovely effort that. From about 130 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He's currently tied for ninth. The second, a short par four, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Good shot there, Beamer.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Opting for the 6-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Looking good.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Opting for the 5-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And he's hit that inside the range.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Let's go to John Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up in the first cut. Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. That's pretty tidy. Beautiful shot. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for first. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players one has started out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Handy effort, that one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This one's looking good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Coming up from the bunker. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. 9 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Now just 1 over par, trying to break into the top 20. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well played, mate. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. This is a good chance. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a couple after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. A par putt awaits. Currently in first position. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, well done. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is about 8 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Nice line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's tidy. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This one's going right at the pin here.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Yep, tracking well.
Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's some good golf right there. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently 9 under for the event.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Putting for birdie here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like. Nicely done.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Wow, was that any good?
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Chip in here, and he'll steal the title. How close was that to going down? It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on the South Golf Course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Well played. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Looks good off the blade. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He's currently tied for 13th. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 7. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. Super shot, that. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And now 4 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This 4th, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their 2nd. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Nicely done. Sitting at 4 under for the day. They currently share the lead in this one.
Short game has always been stellar, and that's just why.
A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that's frustrating. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Going with the 5-iron here. That might be one club too many. Is that what they had in mind?
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Attaboy, good shot. From around 180 yards out.
Went straight down.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Should find the green here. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Whew.
Boy, I gotta say, that's good stuff there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. He sits in first position. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards. Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And back to the play, shall we? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher two-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Not a bad line, this. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's inside the range. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Get excited. This could go in. And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
This would be a great up and down.
Ooh.
This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happened.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Quality shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this one is for her par. Just didn't drop. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Great shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Wow, Weirich, that's sensational.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. Tracking, and down it goes. Now 14 under, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this should be unpredictable. And here we are with the third shot. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Yeah, we'll take that. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf. Rich?
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
That could play. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, well played. Currently 15 under par for the round. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, that one will play. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Wow.
That was spectacular out of that line.
Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Well, that's a handy shot. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, that's a ripper.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Not a bad play, that one. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Hey, nice looking line. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 230 yards. Opting for the 5-wood.
Club up. I like this play.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Currently in first position. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 7. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
An important par save.
That starts off on a good line.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Now leading by 1 shot. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Not bad. A good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Looking really good, this one. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And that makes him tied for first. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. But bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That should set up another chance. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Like the look of this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 7 under. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. That's a good-looking shot there. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that was pure. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 8 under. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And we've got Justin Thomas coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 off the lead.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Nicely done. Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
And there it is. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Sitting at 8 under. Currently in the lead. Going with the 8-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And after that hole, you're leading Justin Thomas by a shot. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Playing from around 150 yards here. He leads the field by a stroke. Choosing the 9-iron here. That one should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. It's got a chance. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. And with that hole complete, this player is currently tied with Justin Thomas for the lead. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. Nicely holed, and for par. Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Let's return to live play now. 8 under for the day, in a share of the lead. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
This one heading to the bunker.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Shot there. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard, sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
That's disappointing.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. Critical bunker shot here to win the tournament. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supporting the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play in this week. Great win.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game, never let their foot up off the gas.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Currently 1 under for the round. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Found the sand just off the fairway here. Let's see what they can do. Getting ready to play their third. Came close on that one. Well played. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. It was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
It's looking solid.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Well, that'll play, and that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Lydia Ko is currently leading the field here. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
You like that, didn't you? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Left yourself an opportunity. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This is buckets. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The par 3/6 is unique in the fact that there's a bunker that sits right in the centre of the green here, Rich. These days, a modern architect would probably be shot for designing a hole like this, but we look at it as a masterpiece.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
That is hunting for the hole. Oh. A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, just missed. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Going for less club here.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that effort, they've now moved into 2nd place behind our leader, Brooke Henderson.
What a drive. Look at that.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 11th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace. Will he be able to get out of this one?
They got to use all all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Oh!
Nice bunker shot, not rewarded, however, still very good.
He has this putt to save his par. It's got a chance. Well done. Canada's Brooke Henderson currently in top spot. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. Playing their fourth shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. This one's for bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
I can't believe he found the green from a lie like that. Great stuff.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. And with that hole behind them, they're sitting in second place, behind the leader, Brooke Henderson. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Whew. Well, that shot took some serious skill. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And that puddle drop. Well done. Oh, Canada! Brooke Henderson leads this tournament. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4, although if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's frustrating. Big putt for par coming up. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And it's more great play from Brooke Henderson. She's on top of this leaderboard. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Going with the 8-iron here. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Wonderfully played. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, time to return to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And the last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. Handy effort, that one. Now, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall. Putt is underway.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome looking second.
That's not the one he wanted. Well, this is an important shot for this player. Knock it close, set up a birdie, and force that play off. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Step 1 complete, Rich. They've found the green.
Indeed, Luke, but the next step for this player is to sink this putt to force the playoff.
And this putt for a final score of 64. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Crushing, isn't it?
And with that, that closes out the event for this player. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. From around 140 yards here. This one heading towards the green.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And as we head to the next hole, this player is chasing the leader behind Bubba Watson. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
On a nice line.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 2 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Next hole is a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 3rd. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. Wonderful shot. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole is a par 4. Well played, mate. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. It's just about 3 feet away. It's on a good line. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And after that hole, you're now 2 clear of Bubba Watson. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Going with the 7. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. So far, so good.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that's a lovely shaped shot. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in 2nd. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This one's tracking.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well struck. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This for par.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. 11 feet left to the hole.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Looking really good.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time to tee off on the 11th. Going with the 5-wood.
Should find the green. And he's safely on the green.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
It's on a great line. Ooh, right by the hole.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And down it goes.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Good shot there, Beamer. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
And that's 8 birdies today. Now 4 shots up after that hole.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, come on, sit. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, how about that one?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
Going with the hybrid.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And now that finds him in first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, right by the hole. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 17th. You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Oh, just missed. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.